And joining us out of your Portland market is Christina Horning. She's the principal broker with Premier Property Group. Christina, great to see you.
Nice to see you. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So Christina, we're finally in spring, and I think that it's safe to say we can really give a good estimate now about how the market is doing. And we're hearing a lot from people around the country that things are really picking up. What's happening in the Portland market?
So last year we saw a lot of price reductions. This year we are seeing multiple offers on homes. We're seeing really great things. And what happened just recently this week is that interest rates dropped down to 4%, and in some areas and some companies they have below 4%, which is amazing. It dropped 1/4%. It's the lowest drop that's happened in nearly over a decade. So nothing has happened like that in almost 10 years where the interest rates have gone down so low. And so that's going to open up the market to a lot of home buyers who are saying, I don't know if I want to buy right now. The interest rates are high, because we were seeing rates close to 5%. So now that we're seeing rates that are lower, it's going to open up the pool to a lot of home buyers who were kind of iffy about the market before.
Sure. So tell me a little bit about some of the real estate activity that you're seeing. I know that we're going to get into a couple specifics in just a moment of some listings that you have, but in general, are you busier than you've been in a while?
Well, it's spring break, so most families, kids are out of town, but I am busier, definitely. The listings have picked up. There's still a lack of inventory, but it's higher. So inventory was pretty low this year versus last year. Inventory has picked up. There's still listings moving. A friend of mine's a builder. He put a listing on the market, 1.15, sold in 4 days, I believe it was. And we're just seeing a little bit of an increase of inventory, but there's not a lot of great inventory, and there's still a lot of building in some areas, but the building hasn't picked up like it should be to keep up with the demand. So people want really good housing, and there's plenty of housing on the market, but the good housing is what we need. We need clean houses that are in good condition, new housing. That's what people want to move, and they want move-in ready. So
if somebody's listening to this and maybe they're on the fence about selling their property, you're saying, no, get into the market. Now is a great time.
Especially with the interest rate drop. You know, you never know if they'll all of a sudden increase them. The Fed's talked about 3 interest rate increases this year, and that never happened. So we had a little bit, it was higher at the beginning of the year, and we've slowly just dropped off, which is going to open up and keep housing moving, which is really great for the economy.
Sure, and I know that you said that it is spring break and people are traveling with their families, but now is a great time to buy or sell, because then people can get settled over the summer and get established, especially if they have kids, right, for the new year?
Right. It's great. I think, especially if you're going to sell your house, I would recommend selling it before June, July, when everybody goes out of town for summer. Anytime families are out of town, things tend to slow down a little bit. So spring, early summer, great times. Everybody's out. The weather's nice. They're out looking at homes. And spring and early summer is the best time in Portland. It's so beautiful. The weather's great. We don't get, some days we get 100 degrees, but not very often. We have very mild temperatures here, so.
Yes, absolutely. Such a beautiful area. Well, before I let you go, Christina, I do want to give you an opportunity to tell us about a couple of listings that you've got. These are some great properties.
Yeah, so I just put one live in Beaverton and one live in Tigard. One's in Sexton Mountain, and the other one in Tigard's near the Metzger area. And I have some great video and footage to show you about these properties. They're both in really good, desirable areas, very clean properties. One of the properties that I had, they just replaced the carpet, did all new paint, and it just brightened up the whole place. The neighborhood is wonderful. It's just a pristine, great family neighborhood. So
love that. And you always hear the adage, location, 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 right?
Right.
All right. Christina, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thanks for having me on.
And we'll be right back with more of The American Dream.